Hi, it's Eduardo from VSharp. Today we're going to be talking about office politics and some strategies to deal with them. Thanks to those members of the community who have been sending feedback and comments. I really appreciate that. That's super helpful. And make sure to stick around till the end of the video. I have a very cool announcement to share with you. Most people complain about office politics or workplace politics. Focused in a benevolent way, they're actually good. This is just part of how we interact. They're good if you use them to shine a light on your team, to give recognition, to gain momentum and support for an initiative that is important to the business. Not to you, to the business. To make sure that people feel part of the success and to ensure that the total is more than the sum of the parts. So when politics are toxic, it's when they're used as a weapon. Search and destroy. When somebody's using them to bolster their own image, to further their career at the detriment of others, to badmouth or cast a negative light on a competitor, on a perceived competitor. It's a zero-sum game. It's just divide and conquer. So here are some strategies. Do not sink to mutually assured destruction. Most of the time, this type of politics comes from insecurity. Sometimes new team members become targeted when they are seen to be capable, particularly by people who are insecure. So they might get labeled as a know-it-all, or they might just be targeted for something or other. Remember, some people just react badly to seeing others shine in the spotlight. They could feel threatened, they could feel uncomfortable, and they just don't like somebody else getting the attention. So remember, when you're in these situations, and always really, revisit your moments of power. Think about those times when you were successful, when you nailed it, when you shone so bright that you got to where you are. And by the way, you didn't get there by accident. You didn't stumble upon it. It was not a favor. You earned it. So keep that in mind. Bolster your confidence. Fight our negativity bias. This is just a natural tendency that we have to focus on the problem rather than on the opportunities. Create positive dynamics. Can you work with the aggressor? Can you talk openly about the issue? Openly solve the problem. You're not trying to become best friends. You're just trying to be collaborative. Try not to be threatening, of course. Establish a we dynamic, not you versus I, or it's not a vendetta. That's just negative energy. Don't go there. Ask questions. Hey, I noticed you didn't include me. What was going on? Or I know you're worried about fill in the blank, whatever they're saying. I wonder what good looks like. Offer up to create a slide to make sure that people in your teams get credit. By the way, that'll help you make sure that you get the credit that you deserve. The objective is to put them on notice that you know about their maneuvers, but not to pick a fight. Also set the right tone within your group, especially with the stars, with the up-and-comers. This is how we talk here. This is how we respect each other. This is our culture. Make sure that you create the culture you want to see in the broader organization, even if it's not 100% there. And keep in mind, your job as a leader is to protect and nurture your team. Also try to experiment, to try different things. Approach them, the aggressors. Call them out. Seek them out, not in a threatening way. Try to find a solution for what the issue might be. Since you're going to be trying different things, some might work, some might not. So there's a risk. Be cognizant of that and protect yourself. You can also build a network. Think about a supporting structure. Make sure that you have at least one great relationship in the company or in your organization. You seldom are alone, so you can connect with others who are in the same situation. Establish a safe area. Establish a safety zone. Create the culture that you want to see when you work with them. Explicitly establish a code. Go to that team for the advice that you need. And always keep it positive. The objective is not to use it to destroy, badmouth, confabulate, or plot. Also be self-aware. It could be you. Remember, we live, we perceive, and we filter through the lens of our own biases. It could be imposter syndrome. This is natural. We all feel it. It's natural to feel a little insecure. It could be that you're new to the team, you're new to the level. Again, you're in a minority, ethnic, cultural. You might be the only woman or the only guy in the group. It's natural. So make yourself aware and do not overreact if there's no negative politics going on. Find trusted advisors who will give you straight talk and who will give you an honest opinion. Finally, learn from it. Sometimes the worst colleagues and the worst bosses are the best teachers. Ironic as it sounds. What are they doing? What are they not doing? So do the opposite. And also keep in mind, they also surely have significant strengths as well. Otherwise, how did they get there? They also did not stumble upon their jobs. So use what works, reject what doesn't, take the good, let go of the bad. Now, if nothing else works, and if you have exhausted all the measures, think about escalating. This is a last resource. Some organizations might be willing to overlook toxic behavior because it comes from a perceived star. So if this is the case, it might be that the person's boss or HR might not be able to do anything about it or willing. So if you escalate it, make sure that it's to somebody who can do something about it. If there's no one, assess what you want to do. Maybe an exit strategy. Maybe it's a different department. Remember, you should never feel obligated to just curl up and take it. Politics is a part of human nature. It's how we interact. It's bad when it's used to damage and to hurt. It's good when it's used to generate momentum, to strengthen an initiative, to get the attention that you need to get something off the ground. Use politics in a benevolent way, and you will have a very, very big impact. But remember, focus them in a productive, advocatory way. And always keep in mind your safety and your well-being. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Now, at the beginning of the video, I told you that I had an announcement to make. I created VSharp to help empower people like yourself who are energized and eager to find their true area of genius and their true area of growth. Whether it is 1 or 2 levels up, getting to the C-suite, finding the right career, because it might not necessarily be in the corporate world. I can help you with that. So I'm very happy that very soon we will have new ways to interact. I've been tooling with the website for VSharp, which I'm about to launch very, very soon. I think that's going to be great because it'll give us another opportunity to get in touch. You will learn more about myself. You will see more ways that I can be of assistance to you. And there's a bunch of cool resources there that I'm sure are going to be of use to you. I'm also about to launch and create our community, a place where we can all congregate, get together, discuss, give each other support, give each other advice and guidance, and learn from one another. I will do one in Facebook. I'll do another one in LinkedIn. So keep your eyes open. I'll make sure to keep you posted of our progress. So thanks as usual. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. And never forget, be better, be smart, be sharp. See you in the next one.